Alright, here comes the Oakland A's joke. Here we go. Hope you're just gonna love and enjoy it. Might be really funny and sounding and really hilarious. But you're gonna love it. So, let's get on attention, people. I'm about to kick your ass. Alright, here we go. Who is the loser baseball player that does do fishing? Jim Catfish. Well, if you're hippie, go play some fishes, and grab on somewhere else. Because if you've ever been on a lake or whatever, well, you should be down with whatever you can. But if you've been into Kansas, I don't give a shit what you did if you was a loser. Before you went down to Oakland as a little less loser to a win. That's a little remain of the World Series if you've been in as a player. That's just too crazy. Okay, here's another one. What is the name of the stepfather of Lizzie McGuire? Mark McGuire. Well, can't relate it to Hollywood Disney movies, or shows, but this is hilarious. But can't tell anything that was an improvement to this shit. It was hilarious. You can't just delare too much when you get all those good old jokes that we're gonna have. It's driving me crazy. But it's driving you crazy, but it does. Alright, here's another one. What do you call the 21-year-old Oakland A's that builds Walt Disney? Walt Wes. Well, Walt Wes is the name of the Oakland A's player that was been there for in the 80s who missed the playoffs before they did some start. They did just take it all before they ever just ended up to the World Series. So that's just nothing you can see how this started. They cannot believe if they were good or sometimes in the 70s. Well, it's too bad if you can't play it all for in the A's team. So here's another one. What does Miguel and Barry do if they play two players in one cup? Moneyballs. Well, here's why it's Moneyballs. Because it's so hilarious when it comes to that joke. That joke is gonna come like disgusting. But it's gross because you never know how the 2000s are gonna have to grow the better laughing stock like it did in the 90s A's. The 90s A's, they can't play shit. This is what happens when after the Bash Brothers that took over, there is no remaining years. You're going to have to take extra chance. The Giants already been have extra chance since the 60s or towards in the 80s or 2000s. Think about it. World Series can grow even better than the A's, what we have in the 2010s. 3 more World Series. And on top of that, the Giants are better. Think about it. Okay, here's another one. Where was the Oakland Coliseum plays at? Holy shit. At Histon Street. Histon Street is the name of the place of the Oakland A's that usually play. But it's hilarious, They just can't make it. There's no discussion on those that shit that could come up, It's hilarious, People could get those jokes, like Histon Street. That's where that they play. I'm like, where, what, when, who, why? It's kind of weird, They took it so seriously if it's not in the highway in Oakland. It's weird. Where did the Raiders play? Where did the Warriors play? Histon Street. That happens. Okay, here's another one. Who is the stepson to Bing Crosby? Bobby Crosby. The black guy in the movie, or we're also part of in the singer. That seems like a long time ago since when they showed up that shit. It was completely hairy as what I heard. That was just nothing I can see here, but it's hilarious. Alright, here's another one. Why did the A's got too many losses? Because they were too much to play 2 girls in 1 cup. Well, in that moment, this is how it is if you can't do shit on everything. Or also you can do like two boys in one cup. That would be gay. But Oakland A's are gay. But I don't care if they would have to deal with all those grossy, nasty stuff that would come up for those jokes. It's completely fierce and funny, but I can get that out of the whole time. But it's like hilarious, you know. That's just doesn't seem how it looks. It's right or not. It's just it's wrong. It's wrong. All right. Here's the next one. What is it the Oakland A stands for? Ass. Well, it's because the Oakland A's there stands for ass to A's to ass. Because the Oakland Assholes, the Oakland Ass Birds, the Oakland Ass Thunders, the Oakland Ass Beginnings, Asburgers, Astros, Ass Pondos, Ass Pomegranates. Any word where they couldn't explain whatever that's going to be come up in the language. It's completely hilarious, but I can still get used to all those good jokes, you know. But this is funny. Okay, here's another one. What do you call the bubble size of the penis? Marcus Seaman. Well, if you know all those rebuilds since when the A's that are coming back in the zone straight back in after the years that the past goes on since 2010s and then late 2010s in the future, it's still always like the greatest player I've ever seen, but nah, not the greatest player I've ever seen. He's just playing his own dicks like before. He was just making himself as a greatest baseball player to sucking his own dick. Who knows? That's just not what it is or what the A's are going to become better. No way. No how. It's hilarious. Okay, here's another one. What is the name of the cereal that brings back to the chocolate? Coco Crisp. Well, this is all like the late 2000s or something. Well, that's when the A's ever come out of one of those playoffs, but not too much. But this is a little hilarious when they didn't come out too much. But in that moment, you can't take too much with Coco Crisp because I can eat it. The whole thing that I had to do. Captain Jacks to Apple Jacks. This is a little. That's more like a laughing stock too. You know, Captain Jacks or Coco Crisp. This is mostly related to other does. Like Steven Jackson or Coco Crisp. This is more hilarious. I can see now. Okay, here's another one. What do you call the stepson to Chuck Norris? Derek Norris. Well, if you can get the joke, he was been there as a player for like back in his 60s or later. Well, I don't know. Well, I'm not really like an A's fan, but this is completely a joke. When I just heard that was completely a joke. What I heard. This seems like what it is. That's not necessary with what I heard, but that's funny. Okay, here we go. What is the name of the gayest Mexican ever? Garbando. well, I know that Mexican guy, he's just doesn't seem what it's right, or doesn't seem how the players are going to treat Reeful. This looks like it's a civil rights team I've ever seen, but this is not what it was talking about. I'm talking about real people. This is not what it was talking about. No way. Can't explain that. Okay, here's another one. What do you call the size of the planet that creates gay people? Blue Moon Odom. Well, I guess that's it for now. Well, I hope you guys like to enjoy all those Oakland A's jokes and then the rest of the jokes that you'd like to watch. Golden State Warriors jokes, 49ers jokes. You can just enjoy it all day and all night long, you know. Just enjoy everything. Enjoy if you can, you know. I love it, all those jokes. So maybe we'll just pay up for the respect for the Great Old Giants. It's my favorite team. You know, shout out to the Barry Bonds and Busty Posey and the great legends, you know. So we'll leave it in, by the way, for the next of the championships. What are we gonna get next? in baseball. So, should play Odyssey. Keep it Odyssey. Keep it real.